and it's been a little while since I've done a crafting video, so I thought, well, why not today? So I got these 2 new stamps through the post, obviously that I'd ordered, from Trish Latimer off Etsy, which is Star Trish Design, if you're interested. And I thought that these 2 little images were really cute, and they're called Mini Whimsy Girls, and they're called Minis 1. And I bought them partly because I thought that they would work perfectly on ATCs. Just that tiny bit bigger than an ATC maybe, but probably they're going to do just fine. So I have just mounted them off on the job that I hate doing, which is mounting stamps, and I do a rubbish job of it, but I'm hoping that the use of my new stamp platform, ta-da, will make it a lot easier, and that I'm not going to make a complete hash of it. So that's the plan anyway. What I've got is a couple of pieces of, I think it was 12x12 that I've cut down after doing some smooshing at a scrapbooking class with Helen. So there's some really pretty colours on here. And I'm not entirely sure whether I'm going to stamp directly onto there or whether I'm going to stamp onto some white and then cut the images out. I think I might do one of each. How about that? I think I might cut this one out of white and then the other one I'll do straight on to the background, and I think this is the one that I want to stamp it on. At the end of the day, if it doesn't look right, it really won't matter, because it's a piece of cardstock. It can go in the bin. It's not an issue. So I did do a video on my stamp platform and I managed to erase most of it, so I haven't actually got a video of me doing how to use the stamp platform. I'm hoping that there's now enough videos out there that I don't actually need to do it and that people know how to use it anyway. So I'm just going to place my stamp down onto my ATC down onto the platform. I've put it straight into the corner, and then I'm going to stick my stamp on the top. I'm reasonably confident it's a straightish edge at the bottom, and I don't mind if I'm stamping it just slightly off. And then, oh, and yes, rubber stamp, so I'm on the right side, so rubber stamp. This is probably going to come off camera. Let me see if I can just adjust this. There we go, you might be able to see slightly more of it now. I'm actually going to start with the archival in the watering can rather than going straight in with the black, because I think I want it to be a slightly softer image, and I think that the watering can will look better for that. I can always go over it with the black if I feel like it's not quite right. Okay, now I'm really happy with it in the watering can, but I am going to go in for a second one because I just don't think I caught all of the stamp on the edge. And that's the great thing about this stamp platform, is that you can keep going over. And that edge, I think it's probably where I've not cut the foam. See there, the foam's got a bit of a dinge in it. I think that's probably why it's not stamping as well, but it's stamped enough for what I need it to do. So because it's archival, I'm going to immediately clean up my base. So I don't particularly want to mark it very badly. And then I'm just going to clean up my stamp. There we go. Right. So there's number 1. Now I'm just going to take some white cardstock. There we go. So it's got some kind of scribbling on it on that side, so I'm going to put it on that side. And for this one, I'm going to put her in the middle just so that I know that she's definitely going to stamp beautifully. And again, now this time I'm probably going to colour her in with Pro Marker, so I don't want to use my archival all my stays on, so instead I'm going to use my Memento because it's a dye-based ink. And I want to make that a little bit darker, so I'm going to go in for a second image. And these are really thin lines, and it creates a perfect stamped image. Even if you go over and over and over, which is something you could not do if you were just using a normal acrylic block. Okay. So I'm really happy with how she's stamped out. And I'm going to pop her to one side because I'm going to colour her with my Provence. I don't know whether I'll do both of these tonight or not. I think what I'll do is finish this one off first. So for this one, I think I'm going to use my Spectrum Noir pencils, which I have quite a lot. And I don't have them organised in a sensible way where you can see them all. I pop them all into this pencil case and then just get them out when I want to use them. So I'm after some peachy coloured skin. So I think that one and that one will do for my peachy coloured skin. And these are not the sharpest pencils. So this is probably going to be the shortest pencil in the world. There we go. Right. Okay, so that's my colouring in done, and I want to do a little bit more doodling type decoration around that one, I think. I also think that I've forgotten that she does need a bit of shade under that side as well. There we go, that's better. I'm really happy. I mean, this image is so cute, and I think it's a really, really nice, simple image to colour as well. I love the fact that you've got the different patination that's coming through from behind as well. Yeah, really happy with that. I think what I definitely want to do, first of all, is do a little bit of edging. I think I'm going to go straight in with the watering can archival to give a firm edge first. But then I think what I might do is take a little bit of the, maybe the ice spruce and the distress oxide, because I think what would be nice is to just give it a little bit of a softer finish too to the edge. Bit of water. That's better. Perfect. I just quite like that sort of slightly more watery edge as well as the faux firm defined edge that the watering can archival's given it. That's a really nice finish. No, I'm not sure if I actually even need to do any doodling on that. I think what I might do is add some stickles to her wings. As per usual, when I get to my stickles, it never seems to be an open thing. It always needs poking with a needle or a pin. I think her wings can have a bit of sparkle, and also her star. There we go. I think she just needs a little label for a title, and to me she looks like Joy. That's better. Okay. Yeah, happy with that. Okay, so she just needs a bit of a backing on her and a little label, and obviously I just need that Distress Oxide to dry a little bit. And now I'm going to grab my Pro markers. And my Pro markers I keep in a big box, in a big sort of baskety box here. And again, I just have to rummage until I find the ones that I'm looking for. So I've just used my not particularly sharp craft knife to cut out the little space in her arms, in between her arms and her body. And now it's time to stick her onto there. So I'm actually going to use, I feel like I want an extra layer of something. I know what I've got. Well, first of all, I've got this fabulous mica spray, which came in the latest Artful Days goodie box. I haven't tried it yet, so now seems like a perfect time to use it. Love it. Okay, well there's a good start. Just now got some pink sparkle. And I think she just needs a little bit of stamping in the background. I think what I might use is, these are from another of the Artful Days goodie boxes. And I've not used them yet. These are fabulous stitched circles. And I actually think I want to use them as a thing. As a whole there, and that seems to have almost dried already, so I'm not going to bother trying to mount them on anything, and I am going to go straight in with some ink, and I think I'm going to go for this Sweet Sugar Plum colour ink, and I'm just going to ink up that half of the stamp, stick it down. Perfect. Just adds a little something in the background. I just was feeling like it was too wishy-washy, the background, and I wanted something a little bit more patterned. Perfect, I think I'm going to stick her there. Right, so I'm going to use this mini collage glue stick that I bought when I went to Art from the Heart. Perfect for, you'll never guess it, but collage. Which of course this is collage because I am adding a layer onto the background. And the thing that Diane said was, won't stick if you don't use glue. So you have to use quite a bit of it. So they're quite cheap, but they do go down quite quickly if you use them properly and actually apply some to it. And I'm just applying pressure, and I'm just going to trim. You can see that the edge has just gone over. Perfect. I think I just want a little sponge, I think. The sponges, of course, will turn up at any point soon. Right. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this pink again around the edge to darken it up. And this is the same sweet sugar plum that I used for the stamping, so we know it's all going to coordinate nicely. I just want it to be a nice soft edge to it. I don't want it to be too harsh, so that's why I'm not using it as in the way that I would normally edge, which is just swiping. That's why I was trying to find my sponges. So I was trying not to use the expensive cut and dry foam, but as I don't know where I've put my sponges, it can't be helped. Okay. Very happy with that. And I think I'm going to just make sure that she coordinates with the other one. I think we're going to have to put a little bit of sticker on her star too. So that they look like they're together, even though they've both got different effects. It's amazing the difference that colouring can make and what colouring medium you use. And also I love the fact that I've gone for blue hair. I've no idea why I went for blue hair, just did. I think actually on one of these images she's got, oh, it is that one, she's got turquoisey coloured hair, so I must have had that thought in mind. And in fact I've just seen those little spots that Trish has put on there, and I'm thinking, spots. Not to add all over, but I think, I don't know how much ink is left in this, but I think just some little dots will just finish her off perfectly. There we go. Subtle, not too much. And I think we're going to go for the same idea for the title, but instead of joy, I think we're going to go for star. There we go. I'm very happy with those two. So I'm just going to put this up so you can see. So this one's got a little bit of the mica in the background. I don't know if that's being caught on the light or not for the camera. And she's pro markered and she's then collaged on. And I've added the stamping using the Artful Days stamp. And then edged with the pink colour, and this one coloured with the, sorry, and that one's coloured with Pro Markers, this one coloured with the Spectrum Noir pencils. Not the neatest colouring job, I have to admit, but do you know what, I quite like her. And again, some stickles just to add some definition, and then a bit of Distress Oxide around the edge to soften the edge up, and then a bit of watering can to just give it a finite finish. So really happy. 2 little ATCs, not too difficult to do, and having fun using my new Star Trish design Minis 1 Mini Whimsy Girls images that I got off eBay, not eBay, Etsy, from Trish Latimer. So I hope you like that, and if you did, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, of course, subscribe to my video. I'll probably be making a few more bits over the next couple of weeks, so hopefully I'll get the video working for those as well. Until then, see you soon, bye.